Guys, sometimes when I come across a zombie hive like this one down here, I feel like the best way to deal with them is the M26. Right here, baby. What happened?
You didn't tell me you put it on safe.
All right, time out.
Almighty. You said I was hot.
Yeah, but I'm not going to hand you a gun without it being on safety. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Gunmeister. Today we're going to be checking out the Adams Arms small frame 308. This is basically an AR-15 chambered in 308. So let me show you some of the great features that this gun has. One, this is a piston driven gun, which is really cool. Let me explain to you the difference between piston driven and direct impingement. Direct impingement is what you find on a lot of ARs. A lot of people refer to it as DI. And what that does is when you shoot around, the cartridge basically throws up on itself. The gas pushes the bullet out the front of the barrel, okay? The gas goes up through the gas block, through a gas tube, back into here, and forces the bolt back to cycle it. That's a fine system, but the problem with that is, after a while, your bolt is going to be dirtier than a coal miner's underwear in December. You don't want that. So with the piston system, what happens is all the gases go down here, they go into this piston block right here. The direct impingement has the gas tube that runs down through here into the bolt, okay? This is the piston system in this gun. And if you notice, this isn't a tube, it's a solid rod. So all of the mess, so to speak, of the gases happen right here. And what that does, if you notice, there's a hole right here. Those gases go right up in there, it forces this rod down, and that cycles the bolt, and it comes right back up, and you're good to go. So all your mess is contained right up here, so to speak. But the neat thing with this is what they call a self-cleaning system, because every time it goes back in, it basically scrapes itself clean. So with this system, you can literally go thousands of rounds and your bolt's still pretty darn clean. If things ever got really bad and someone said, hey, take one gun, you only get one gun, I'll be honest with you, this is probably the one I would take, and I'll tell you why. The 308 round is cheap, it's highly available, and the nice thing is it's good for up close defense, plinking, and long range. So you can hunt with this, you can do whatever you need to do with this gun. The other thing I'm going to show you on this gun, I did not put a red dot on this gun, and there's a reason for that. Because with the 308 you can really reach out and touch something. So I thought if I put a red dot on this, it might take away from some of the distance shooting simply because I couldn't see that far. So I went ahead and put a 3x9 scope on this. It's nothing big, it's just perfect for this gun. Of course I put the bipod on here, put a nice muzzle brake on it, and that's pretty much it. The other nice thing I like about this gun is it's not real picky on ammo. I mean, today we're going to be using Wolf 150 grain bulk ammo. It seems to be pretty happy. It seems to be accurate with whatever you put through it. The other great thing with this gun is it is made in America and has a lifetime warranty. And Adams Arms stands behind these guns 100%. So we've talked about it, we've looked at it. Let's go run it, see what you can do. So we're going to start off with the standard accuracy test. We're going to go left to right, then right to left, then center mass. And I think you guys will be impressed at how accurate this gun is. Check it out. Nothing says piss off like a mag dump from a 308. Check it. I mean, this gun is really accurate. I had no problem go left to right and then back on center target. And with the 308, you're packing a hell of a punch. I like this gun a lot. Let's go up there and see what that's doing to the AR500. Not really putting a huge ding in them, but again, it's not a real heavy round. It's 150 grain. I'd say the ding it's putting there is probably just a little tiny bit more. That way we're getting off the 30-30. So let's go back to 100 yards and see what we can do at that range. All right, we backed up to 100 yards. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on target. I want you guys to notice how accurate this is. And this is one of the reasons I said if I could only have one gun, this would probably be it. All right, fire and hold. When that's hitting like a brick shithouse. It's awesome. Now let's go back to the big gong right in the middle and see if we can hit that same spot or close to it. All right, let's go ahead and put the rest on center mass. That's what I'm talking about. That was awesome. We were just tagging those things one right after another after another. Not one of those shots came out and missed. Everything was on target. Incredibly accurate gun. Okay guys, I want to show you the hitting power of the 308. It's awesome. We've got several 1 gallon jugs up there filled with some kind of colorish water, and 2 1 gallon things up there that look like they're full of some kind of urine. Let's see what this thing can do to them. Well, how about that? You know, that's a fast round, guys. It's just right in, right out. Not very impressive, but at least we know a 308 to go through a water jug, because we weren't sure about that. But I think we can spice it up. Time for an FSU penetration test. We're using 150 grain Wolf bulk ammunition 308. Let's see how many fire extinguishers one of these goes through. Well, that was a complete dud. Let's go see what it did. All right, guys, so we went in this one and out there. We went through 1 and 2. Let's try it again, but I want to put the big one in front. Let's see how many we can make it through that way. So we put the big one, which I think is a little thicker. Put this one, and then we'll turn this one and do this, and we'll do that. I also think that these ones being full of powder slowed the round down quite a bit. I know that these ones are empty. These ones are in the process of emptying, but let's send it this way and see if it makes any more progress going empty, empty, and then into these. Let's go try it again. All right, so we got those set back up. Let's go ahead and hit it again and see how many it makes it through this time. Let's go check it out. We made it through this big one, which is pretty thick. I'd say probably 1/4 inch, something like that. Maybe 3/16. Right out the back, right there. That's a pretty good hole. Then we went into this one with a big hole and just put a little ding right there. That's it. So either way, full or empty, doesn't really matter. You're only making it through 2 of them. So that answers the age-old question of how many fire extinguishers does it take to stop a 308? The answer is 2. Guys, here's the thing. I'm really feeling the need for a nice FSU. So let's try something else and see if we can spice it up. Come on. All right, guys, we've come to that critical point in every Gunmeister video where we do an FSU test. One of my favorite FSU tests is against zombies. Let's go ahead and see how well this gun fares against zombies. All right, we've got them taken down off the hill. The problem is we've got a hive coming up right over here. I'm out of rounds. Let's see what we can do. Guys, sometimes when I come across a zombie hive like this one down here, I feel like the best way to deal with them is the M26. Right here, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's a great way to take care of zombies. Let's try something else. So from all that noise up the hill, the grenades, we've got a zombie apocalypse coming in on us. Let's go ahead and take care of them, see what we can do. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode of the Gunmeister. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, happy shooting. We'll see you guys next time on the Gunmeister. Probably going to need to pick up a fire extinguisher too.
You're not doing that around me again. Holy shit.
Well, next time something's flying at you, you got to get out of the way.